Hello everybody, today we'll discuss advertisement or call it advertisement. This is just the difference of pronunciation, American or British accent, nothing else. This is also of 3 marks and is among your short compositions like notice and invitation. So this will be with notice writing and invitation will be asked separately, as I told you in the earlier video when we discussed invitation writing. So there are different varieties. There are specially, I should say, there are two types of advertisement. One is classified and other is display advertisement. But display advertisement you don't have to prepare. That is not in your course. We'll prepare only what? Classifieds. And in classifieds also there are different varieties. So one by one we'll practice all those varieties and I'll focus specially. I'll tell you that which are specially asked in your exams. Which type has the highest frequency in your exam. We'll discuss that as well, and we'll know the pattern, that what is the pattern followed in writing an advertisement or drafting an advertisement. So first we'll begin with situation vacant. So as you can see the title here, it is situation vacant, and the format, the allocation of marks is quite the same as we discussed in notice writing and invitation writing. So I'm not repeating it. As I said, 3 marks, 1 for layout, 1 for content and 1 for expression. So exactly the same, no difference at all, right? Now see the format. So in format, first it is title. So title can be required, wanted, or as you already seen here, situation vacant. Now then, what is it for situation wanted? See, there can be two different types. One, you want employment, you want a job, and you are publishing an advertisement in a newspaper stating that this is your qualification and you want a position, you want a job, you require a job. So in that case, the title will be situation wanted. But if the company is publishing the advertisement, in that case, it will be like a company or a firm requires a candidate. So in that case, it will be required, wanted, or situation vacant. So that is the difference, right? Now the details or particulars are what? Job profile, number of vacancy, eligibility, CV, interview, salary, perks. So these are the points that we mention in our advertisement while we draft it. So CV means curriculum vitae, okay? So it means curriculum vitae, right? Or say what biodata or resume. Now this is quite trendy and quite in use these days, so that's why. And in general actually, in ads we see this, that send your CV. So this is what we use. So interview, then salary and perks. So perks means perquisite. That is actually the full form. That is the word. And it means what? Incentives. Apart from the salary, whatever you get, that means TA, DA, HRA, bonus, medical, all those things that come under, we can say, perks. So perks means in simple terms, incentives, right? And then finally, contact. So these are the details. These are the points that you need to include while drafting a situation vacant or even situation wanted. Just some of the details will change because in situation wanted, you don't have to mention anything about the company, right? So let's see an example here. You are a personnel manager, that is employee manager of Green Bioproducts Limited, sector this, Faridabad. You need an efficient PA, personal assistant, stenographer. Stenographer is what? Typist come, we can say, an assistant, and a stenographer has to know what shorthand. There is a an art, or we can say a qualification that is required for being a stenographer. So it's that. And though you don't have to go into the details, still as the term has been used, I'm telling you what is a stenographer. Now write an advertisement for the situation vacant column of a local daily. So how will you draft? Definitely the title here, situation vacant. Wanted, how will you start? Wanted a smart, efficient PA or stenographer for a leading manufacturing company. This is the first line. that wanted a smart this leading manufacturing company. Then qualification, graduate, age 25 to 30 years, typing speed 60 words per minute, shorthand 120 words per minute, desirable qualification, computer savvy, means should know about computer, should have computer knowledge, practical computer knowledge or so, MS Office, and these are the things generally asked. Salary negotiable, that means if candidate is good, can have good salary. Apply with complete biodata within 10 days to personnel manager. So what you have to do, just you have to apply with complete CV or complete biodata to the manager, Green Bioproducts Limited, and this. So as you can see, what we discussed earlier, those are the details we used, and apart from that, as per the job profile, means whatever that job would require, whatever that job would need, we need to include that. Here you can see we haven't given any of the details like typing speed or shorthand speed. Still, as the job is pure stenographers, we are including, or we have invented these details. So that is what you have to do. As per the questions, you will have to include certain details. It means you must have an idea about all these things, and you will have an idea only if you go through certain questions. If you practice certain number of questions, a variety, then you will know about these things. So I think it is very much clear. Now the other important thing is, you can see what we are doing, we are writing in piecemeals. We are not using full sentences. So better avoid using full sentences. Write in phrases and clauses, just in short language. No need of complete sentences. We avoid that. We just use piecemeals, putting commas like this. This is the best way of drafting advertisement, and the best way of avoiding mistakes as well. So, okay, I think it is very much clear. Now let's see one more. You are Shirish Saxena of 47. Mall Road, Shimla. This is the address. You are a young man of 35 with 7 years of experience as an export executive. You are seeking an immediate change to some prestigious export house in Mumbai or Bangalore. Now it is Bengaluru. Okay. Now see the difference here. Earlier one was situation vacant. Now here the person is seeking a job. So that's why you can see the title is situation wanted. So I think it is very much clear that when the company is offering a job or advertising for a post, then there it must be situation vacant or required, or when the person, the candidate himself, is seeking a job and is advertising for that. In that case, the title will be situation wanted. So a highly experienced young export executive. You will tell something about yourself. In top export house, is looking for a change to some prestigious export house in Mumbai or Bangalore. Now here one more difference that you must notice, or you might have noticed, and that is what here I'm using a full sentence. I think you can see this. I'm using a full sentence like this because it cannot be avoided here. In this case, we cannot, because we need to give an explanation. Now, if you write this in piecemeals by breaking it with commas, you won't be able to convey the idea that you want to convey. So that's why it depends on the situation, it depends on the question that what has been asked. Accordingly, to justify that, we'll have to use a certain language. Okay. So familiar with e-commerce, marketing administration, advanced license, etc. So you are telling your qualification that these are the qualifications or the qualities that I have. Now expected minimum salary is 35,000 plus perks. So this is what you expect. Please write to Shirish Saxena, and then you're given your contact number and the address as well. So the only difference is there the company was offering the details, here the candidate is offering the details, so candidate will have to explain or tell about himself. So we can move on to the next one. This is sale purchase. Now before explaining this, I must tell you that the situation vacant one is the that has the highest frequency. that is repeatedly asked in your exam several times. If you see the papers of previous years, you'll find that repeatedly that has been asked. And the next one is the sale purchase. This too has been several times asked. Highest number of repetition in your exam. Okay. So what is the details? Say title, for sale or to purchase, particulars, size, shape, color, model number, special features. Now see, if it is in sale purchase, it can be some electronic item, it can be some vehicle, it can be say house or some furniture or something like that. So if it is a house, then size is okay, no problem. Okay. But in case of something else, now we cannot mention color, we don't mention generally the color in houses, or not even the shape in the houses. There is no model number for houses, right? So we don't have to use these things. But yes, if it is some electronic item, if it is some vehicle, in that case we can mention the color, we can mention the model number, that or if there are some other features that can also be included. So it depends that what you are selling or what you are purchasing, right? Now let's see this example. You want to sell your flat in Ashok Vihar. Write out an advertisement giving necessary details in about 50 words. So in general, you are not given much of the details. You have to invent. So the title here is for sale. Now one of the important thing that you must know is what generally students commit a mistake here. And what is that mistake? In place of sale, they write what? This, sell. This is absolutely wrong. Some even write this, sale. This too is wrong, just like sailing in the boat or so. So both the things must be avoided. What do we write? For sale only, not even this. Okay, this too is wrong. So these are the common mistakes committed by students in this kind of advertisement. So you must remember, that's why I'm telling you right in the beginning that you must keep this in your mind so that you won't commit this kind of mistake. Now see, available for sale, DDA flat, Ashok Vihar, first floor, 2 bedrooms, drawing, dining with full interiors, car parking available. We can make it drawing and dining. Okay, that would be better. With full interiors, car parking available, north, park facing, located, and here too in place of this slash we can put a comma, that north and park facing, that can be done. Located near main market, reasonable price, contact ML Goyal. This. So simple. Now it depends that whether you want to sell a flat or a house, independent house, or a duplex, or what is it. So accordingly you'll have to invent the details. Now you must, or you can do one more thing, you just read different varieties here, that what are the details that are given in this kinds of advertisement. So here first floor, it can be second floor or something else. As I said, it can be duplex, it can be simplex, it can be a villa, whatever it is. So if nothing is given in the question, all this has to be invented by you yourself. That means your imagination must work in this. And if you don't have any such imagination, because unless you know about these things, you won't be able to give proper details. So what you will do then, you just cram 1 or 2 this kinds of ads, and that will make your task easy. So clear? Now let's move on to the another. This is to purchase. You want to purchase a flat, draft an advertisement in about 50 words for a newspaper, detailing your requirements and your capacity to pay. So here in that case the title was, okay, one more thing that I must tell you, and that is about the price. Okay, the other mistake which is committed by the students is that in place of this price, what do? You write this price. So see, price is different and price is different. Price is gift, present. So see, nobody is expecting, or you won't write about that affordability of this present or gift, right? This is absolutely wrong. Okay, so you must know that this is the correct word. Moreover, if you are selling, then you will expect. Here we are written reasonable price. We can also mention what? Expected price. Now, what you are expecting for a flat, suppose you are expecting 50 lakhs. So, expected price 50 lakhs. You can mention it like that. And if you don't want to mention, then you can do this reasonable price. This can be done. Okay. So, now let's move on to this. I have already read the question that you want to purchase a flat. Now, in this case, how will you start? Want to purchase DLF flat in South City, DLF colony with 3 bedrooms, drawing and dining with family lounge. So again here 2 we can do this, drawing and dining with family lounge, corner flat preferred, affordable price 20 to 25 lakhs, only bona fide owners or dealers to contact M.K. Bhasin, who is to be contacted, Mr. M.K. Bhasin, and these are the details. So here only what bona fide owners means, the genuine owners or dealers should contact. So that is what we are mentioning here. And the price, affordable price is 20 to 25 lakhs. So quite simple, I think. You can mention the other details or other features as well, that 24/7 water supply, this, that. There may be so many other features, good parking facility. So these are the details generally given in the peaceful surrounding. So good, playing area or parking facility or all that. So you just go through just 2-3 types, and in the booklet which will be provided to you from Alan, you will find different examples. So that will make your task easier. Fine. So let's move on to the next, to let. Now here almost the same thing. The only thing is the title has got changed, because now this is about either you want to have something on rent or you want to let out something on rent. So the title will be to let. Mind that you won't add I in between. Okay, that will change the case. So to let, size, facing, location, interior, floor, other features, almost the same as we did in the earlier one. Rent, as you are just letting a house or flat out, so it will be affordable, name, address and phone number. Fine. So see the question, you want to let out a flat, prepare an advertisement to this effect for publication in a newspaper giving location of the building, nature of accommodation, rent expected, etc. So some of the details are given. In the earlier ones, there were no details given. So we had to invent all. Now here some of the details are given, so we can follow these instructions. So see, to let, available on rent a flat, 2nd floor, 2 bedrooms, lobby, balcony, fully furnished, well ventilated. Okay, so what are the things? Flat is there, it's on 2nd floor, 2 bedrooms are there, lobby is there, balcony is there, it is fully furnished. Now there are different categories: semi-furnished, fully furnished and unfurnished. So if something is to be mentioned in fully furnished, you can mention that, or if as nothing is given in the question, so we can avoid that, we can avoid detailing. Okay, we'll save the space and time as well. Well ventilated, so it is properly a ventilated house. Walking distance from main market and taxi stand, so that too is fine. Rent expected is rupees 5,000, fixed. It means there won't be any other charge here, it is fixed. Company lease preferred, means if some company is seeking, then it would be the preferred thing, means you would prefer to let this out to some company rather to an individual. That is what it says specifically. Now contact Mr. So-and-so and the phone number is given. So very we can say short and very concise and very compact one. And it should always be like this. It should not be like an essay, okay, that you are writing some 100 words or more than that, a paragraph. We don't have to make it like that. We just have to keep it very short, compact, concise. That is the way an ad is drafted. Now here, accommodation wanted. Now, same size, location, facing, interior, rent is affordable, name, address, phone number. Almost the same thing. So I'm just speeding it out. You are the general manager, Call India, New Delhi. Write an advertisement to be published in a newspaper for suitable accommodation on rent to be used as a guest house for the company. Now there is some change that you want a house and that will be used as a guest house for the company. See, the title is accommodation wanted. Now some of the students commit mistake in the spelling here. Okay, this is generally misspelled by the students. So you must remember double C, double M. That should be remembered. Rest is no problem. Call India, New Delhi wants suitable accommodation on rent to be used as a guest house, right? So as stated in the question, we included the detail that something, a house you want and on rent, and that will be used as what? A guest house. Minimum carpet area should be, so what size you require? So you mentioned the carpet area that 2500 or 2500 square feet should be the carpet area. Preference, posh South Delhi area. Okay, interested parties may contact where? So you can address and the phone number. So the other things are just the same as we did in the other earlier ones. So there is no problem about that. Just the only thing is the company wants this and want to use this as guest house. We mentioned carpet area here. In the other ones, it was just DDA flat and all that. That's what we did. So just there can be varieties as per the question. Now this is educational one, and this one is different from the earlier ones. Now what is the difference? Here you can see the title varies as per the question. Now title varies as per the question means here you won't have or you don't have a fixed title as we did or as we used in the earlier ones. As in the earlier ones you saw that it was accommodation wanted, for sale, for to purchase. So we had a fixed title, but here we don't have any fixed title because as per the question we'll have to change it. Now what type of question may be here? Suppose it is about some some language classes, it is about some cookery classes, it is about some dance classes. So all these varieties, even just summer camp in the schools, so all these varieties come under educational. Even like coaching institutes offering courses, short-term courses, long-term courses. So all those things come under educational. So as per the question, you'll have to change the detail, right? So see, the details, name of the institute, course, fee, duration, other features. So you'll have to mention all these things just as you see in different advertisements offered by different institutions, like we are running this long-term or year-long course, and they give certain names to those courses, and then they give the details about those courses, that what are the things that will be given in those courses, what is the course fee, what will be the batch limit. So all those things are given. So similarly, you'll have to keep all those things in your mind while drafting these kinds of advertisement. Now, name, address, phone number. Okay. See, you are the secretary of the Indian Institute of Foreign Languages, Hyderabad. Draft a suitable advertisement to be published in a newspaper announcing the commencement of new courses. Commencement, beginning. So you are going to begin new courses. New courses, of course, in foreign languages. So what we did here, we just wrote this educational. Or you could have written what? Indian Institute of Foreign Languages, Hyderabad. This itself could be in the beginning. Or you can write what? Language courses, that could be the title. So title solely depends on you, that what you think as the most suitable one to convey the idea given in the question. So that is what you have to use here. So okay, fine, educational, a short one. Then IIFL, the short form of this, what? Indian Institute of Foreign Languages, announces the commencement of its short-term courses in French, Chinese, Japanese, Spanish, etc. Right? Okay, these are the courses. Duration, what? 6 months. Eligibility, senior secondary. Then you are mentioning some more, features of the institute, and what is that? Excellent faculty, computerized training, incentives for early birds. So these are the features to attract these students, just as like early bird benefits are there, and here we are saying that excellent faculty is there. So you can mention this kind of features. Then 10% seats free, means will be freely given to the students, or like no tuition fee or certain such kind of things, just to attract the candidates. Send in your application by the 16th May this, or contact secretary, phone number this. So simple. Now here, unless you know that what may be the features in such kind of courses, you'll be in difficulty to draft it, that what to write, what to mention. So that's why we say that you should go through different varieties. So that will make the things easy for you, that you can, even if you don't know much, even like if your imagination doesn't work in your exam, but if you have gone through such kind of questions, then you won't have to think, you won't have to waste your time there. At once, on the spur of the moment, you'll be able to draft a very perfect and fine advertisement, and you will score 3 out of 3 as well. Got it? See this. Missing. Now, missing is about, of course, the persons. If some person is lost, that's what do I mean actually here? That some students by mistake, what do? They do this. Instead of writing missing, what do? They write lost. So see, in the case of an individual, a person, we don't write lost. What do we write? We write missing. Okay, so you must keep this in your mind. So title will be missing. The features, physical description must be there, as you might have at least once in your life, you might have read this kind of ads. So we give a physical description that 5 feet 6 inches and all this color, wheatish or fair or dark or all that. The name or age is given, identifying features, height, complexion, clothes. That too is given, that last seen in blue jeans and white shirt and all such kind of things, that has wheatish complexion, as I just mentioned. On this day he was seen, on this date he was seen or she was seen. And reward offered. What reward you will offer to anybody who will give any information about that person. So this must also be there. Then contact. These are the things. Now see the question here. Your younger brother Shirish Mathur, aged 15, 145 centimeters tall, fair with a scar on left forehead, and dressed in blue jeans and white shirt, has been missing for a week. So yes, your younger brother. It's about your younger brother. Age is 15, height is this, fair complexion, scar is on left forehead, dressed in blue jeans, white shirt, is missing. Okay. Draft a suitable advertisement for the missing persons column of a newspaper in about 50 words. Fine. Title, missing. How will you start? Shirish, a young boy, age 15. You don't have to apply your mind at all. Just copy the things. As you can see, I have done. Shirish, a young boy, age 15, height 140 centimeters, all given here. We are simply taking it from here and just pasting it here. Complexion, fair is given. Blue eyes, short hair, just added or invented. Scar on left forehead, taken from here. Last seen in blue jeans, white shirt, again from here. And black shoes. Finder will be suitably rewarded. So just add this. Finder will be suitably rewarded. Means what? Don't mention what you will give or what you will offer, that perhaps you won't have to offer much. So this is a perfect line here, that's suitable. Now maybe a T or maybe more than that, but okay, that's better. Just on a lighter, take it on a lighter note. This can be a suitable line, right? That's what I mean to say. Inform SHO Dehradun, phone number this. Very simple, no problem at all. Now let's move on to the other variety, and that is lost or found. Here the title is either lost or found. Details, physical description of the thing, time, day, date, and reward. So that was about person, and here this is about things. Okay, name, address, phone number is to be mentioned. Now see the question here. You are Prashant or Purnima of 202 Lakshmi Nagar, New Delhi. Quite simple. You lost your briefcase while traveling by bus from Lakshmi Nagar to Connaught Place, New Delhi. So where you lost it, you are mentioning that the briefcase contains some valuable documents, including your board certificate. So what you lost, what were the things in that we are mentioning here, that board certificate for MI India secondary school examination, draft a notification in not more than 50 words to be published in the Indian Express under their column lost found. Okay, so include all necessary details about the lost briefcase to establish your claim. Now see how to write. So the simple thing that we have to take is that you lost your briefcase while traveling, and now you want to draft an advertisement for this. So the heading is lost, and will begin in the same way, lost brown VIP classic briefcase. That is the first thing. Then the second thing, what? Prashant written on the handle, not given in the question, but yes, okay, we are, as the name is given, so we simply added or invented this. While traveling by DTC bus route number this from Lakshmi Nagar to Connaught Place. Now this detail is given here. So we included that detail. Contains some valuable documents. So board certificate is mentioned here. Finder will be suitably rewarded. So that is a fixed one. You just fix it, that you will write this line 100% in this. Contact Prashant this, and that's it. No more detail, no more sentences, nothing else, and no need to even think further about this. You will definitely get 3 out of 3. Okay, let's see the other part of this. The earlier one was lost, and now this is found. You have found a briefcase while traveling by the AP Express. Write a suitable advertisement for the lost and found column. So the simple thing is that we have to take from this question is you found a briefcase. Okay, so how to begin? Found a black VIP briefcase last Monday while traveling to Delhi by AP Express. Rightful owner can claim the same after ascertaining identity. It means you will you will have to confirm that the rightful owner is contacting. Means you found, now you are giving the ad, you are publishing this ad. Now if you publish the ad, there may be several such people who actually taking this as an opportunity can come to you and say that this is mine, or I was the man who lost it. So then how to find? So you'll have to include rightful owner can claim the same after ascertaining identity. It means that must be proved. Otherwise we cannot hand it over to anybody, whoever comes. And providing valid proof of ownership. So that must be provided that you are the right owner, you are the genuine owner. Please contact this and the address. Okay, so the name is not given, so we simply invented one. So that can be done, no problem at all. Okay, now this travels and tours. So here, see, title is travels and tours, and you might have seen such advertisement, 2 days, 3 nights, such kind of, this is the package we offer, these are the facilities, sightseeing and all these things. So the details, the title will be travels and tours as given, package, name of travel agency, destination and duration will be there, supply details of package, that what are the details of the package or what package you offer, what are the things that is included in the package, estimated cost, that what will be the charge or what will it cost per person, special discounts if any, like if you book by this time, by this date, you'll be given this much discount, or if you apply this coupon code, you will get this much discount. So such kind of, temptations they throw. Now, contact, name, address, phone number. Okay. So, see this example. Sita Travels, 227 Jagrati Enclave, Delhi offers a package tour for 3 nights, 4 days in Mauritius for 10,000 per person. Detail is given. Draft an advertisement for publication in National Daily, about 50 words. So, okay. See, so first we'll write the title, travels and tours, attractive package available for Mauritius as given in the question, 3 nights, 4 days, that too is given in the question, breakfast and dinner that we invented, stayed 3-star hotel, we invented, sightseeing included, will be taken to different sites, so that is included in the package, means you won't have to bother about breakfast, you won't have to bother about dinner, you will stay at 3-star hotel, sightseeing will be there, that is included, and it is 10,000 per person. Okay, special discount for early birds, means if you book early, you will get a special discount. Contact Sita Travels and this, okay, the contact number. So that's it. Very simple. So I think so far, whatever we have discussed, you must have got an idea that some of the details are given in the question and some you have to invent. So you must be very much aware about different things so that you can have your own inputs, and that too the valid ones, right? Now the last one here is matrimonial, and matrimonial means definitely we are marrying you off here. And how? So here in this case, the title, wanted bride or bridegroom. That is very much clear. If we are marrying one off, either it will be bride or bridegroom. So the details are age, complexion, height, caste, qualification, job, business, salary, income, family background it is, okay. BHP. Now what does this mean actually, BHP? B is biodata, H is horoscope, and P is photograph. So these are very important details. You know that if you don't have, or if you don't offer biodata, the matter won't proceed. If generally, horoscope is missed, so if we don't mention about the horoscope, again it won't proceed. Photograph, most important, without seeing or without seeing the person, no, nothing can be done. So these are important details, and we mention it in this way: biodata, horoscope and photograph in short. Name, address and phone number, that is also quite important, because without contact there can be no contact, right? So must remember this as well. See the question. A highly placed IT professional settled in London seeks alliance. One is IT professional, settled in London, wanted to marry, seeks alliance with an exceptionally beautiful, needs what? Very beautiful girl, educated as well, cultured as well, tall as well, of decent Punjabi family. So actually there is a restriction that should be from Punjabi family. So there are people who don't believe in caste or such things, race and all. So in that case we simply say caste no bar or such kind of language we can use. And otherwise we'll have to move accordingly, like what is expected or what is given. Write a suitable advertisement for the matrimonial column of National Daily. Now see this, wanted bride. Now you may say wanted. Now that is the way we write. Okay, so just simply take it that way. Okay, otherwise you may feel like laughing that wanted bride, what it is. But yes, this is how we write. Okay, and alliance invited for a very handsome, tall and cultured IT professional as given in the question. So this is how we begin. You just cram this line, don't bother or don't think about this. Simple, use this. Alliance invited for whom? Very handsome. We are talking of the boy. Tall, cultured, IT professional. We mentioned the age as well, though not given, but yes, we have to mention. So 29 years, height also we mentioned 180 centimeters, NRI as given, settled in London, CEO of a reputed firm. Okay, so all the details about the boy. Now what we want, so we need to mention that detail as well. So seeking, full stop, seeking a beautiful, educated and cultured girl. See, you can use abbreviation as well. It means for beautiful, you can write like this. This is possible. Okay. So we use recognizable abbreviations in advertisement that are allowed, and that is a part of this. So there is no problem at all. Don't think that how can we use abbreviations in ad. So as I said, it's a part. So you can use. Okay. So seeking a beautiful, educated and cultured girl between 21 and 25. So this is what you expect, that not more than 25, not less than 21. At least 5 feet 4 inches tall. So you prefer a certain height as well. Only Punjabi families as given in the question. So we included that line. Post box at 67B, the Times of India. Now you can give the address of your house itself. Okay, here it is, post box number, Times of India, not necessary. You can give your email ID, you can give your phone number. So it depends on you. If not given in the question, then that is your choice. So these are different varieties, and among all these, the frequently asked ones are the beginning two, that is situation vacant, and the second one was about for sale. And then we can further go on to the accommodation wanted or that. But the first two, they are the most important ones and so far asked in your exam. So prepare all these types, at least read different varieties of all these types, and that will do everything for you. You will be able to score full marks in this, and there won't be any problem. At least you won't have to think there in exam and waste your time. No need for that, right? If you beforehand go through these things. So that's it. Thank you very much. Hello everybody. Today we are going to discuss letter writing, that is of 5 marks, and here you will have two varieties, that is two options. Earlier we had lot many, like you had to write business letters or inquiry letters, complaint letters, order letters. Now all those things have been removed from your course and you don't have to prepare them at all. Yes, no need of preparing all these types, business, order, inquiry or replies to them. No need to prepare that. You have to focus now only on two things, that is letter to editor and the other is job application. So these are the two things. You will have option and that will be of 5 marks. The word limit will be 120 to 150 words, right? So this is the word limit, and we have a format for this. So this is the format that you need to follow here. Format is first sender's address, then date, okay, then you'll leave a space, receiver's address, then again space, subject, again space, salutation, space, body, space, and then subscription. So this is the way. Alignment, left alignment is to be followed, right? Left alignment is to be followed. It means it should be like whatever you write in computer. When you type, you press enter, and after pressing enter, what happens? The cursor comes back here. So you have written this, then enter, again cursor here, after this again here. So this is the alignment that we follow in letter writing. It means no like gap. When you write, okay, earlier people used to write address, sender's address there, then receiver's address this side. So that kind of thing we don't have to follow now. Just in one sequence, one line, you can see this is the order we have to follow. Even you don't have to do this thing, sir and then sir or ma'am and then comma and then leaving some space we write from here. Even you don't have to do this. After writing sir, you can avoid comma and write from this side, right? So this is what you have to do now. So, and here let's see the allocation of marks in this. The allocation of marks is what? 1 mark for layout. Now layout is what? Sender's address, date, receiver's address, all those things in the format I told you, that comes under your layout. It means you will be given marks for your subscription, and that is the conclusion you make, and the salutation and the other things. So that, and if that should be in proper order, proper sequence. Now if you miss or say if you don't write the body of the letter and you write only sender's address and say receiver's address and subscription, you won't get 1 mark, right? You will get 1 mark only if you have written the body of the letter as well. Okay. Content means your subject matter, that is the answer for what, when, where, how. You will get 2 marks for that. And expression includes your grammatical accuracy, your spellings, your coherence, your fluency, relevance. These are the things included in your expression. You get 2 marks for that. Now, in a letter to editor, we generally begin with through the columns of your esteemed national daily. I would like to bring to your kind notice, or I would like to draw the attention of the authorities. So this is the general beginning we make, and that is okay. You can do that. Now, apart from that, if you are writing a job application, you can begin with a reference to the subject cited above. That means I'll write it for you. You can do this with reference to the subject cited above. I would like to state so, and after this, as per the question given. Okay, so this way you can start with reference to the subject cited above. I would like to state that I came to know that your esteemed institute has a vacancy in this, or I came to know about this, and I would like to offer my candidature for that. Something like that. Means you need to prepare one. This can be the beginning. And now, when it comes to the ending, so in ending, what you can write, suppose you are writing to the editor. So in that case, you can do what: I hope you'll be kind enough to provide some room or space to my views in your esteemed national daily, or I hope your newspaper will prove instrumental in the dissemination of ideas and making the public aware. So there can be different ways of expressing that. Thousands of ways are there. You just have to choose and select just 1 or 2 ways, prepare them properly, and then use them at the proper place, right? If you do that, you get full out of full marks. There is no chance of getting even half mark deducted in that if you write everything at a proper place and in a proper manner without doing any grammatical mistake, right? So this is the way. Now, apart from, as I said, there are two things, letter to editor and job application. So in letter to editor, or whether it is job application, you'll be given a verbal input or a visual input. Now visual input means there can be some picture, and on the basis of that picture you will have to write. Or verbal input is simply a question given, and after reading that question you will have to write in detail whatever the problem is. You'll have to express your views on that. Now see, in letter to editor, the other point that you need to remember is that it can be on what certain social issues prevailing around you, like corona is prevailing this time. So it can be on that, your suggestions and opinion on that topic. So any such topic can be given and you'll have to express your views on that, right? So now let's talk of the job application, because this is also an important part and you will have an option in this and will be of 5 marks, as I already said. So in job application, the application is quite fixed. You will have to cram that application. You just have to write that down there. Just making some slight changes as per the given question about the job, what the post is, and all those things, whatever is there, you'll have to include that. Now, as far as resume is concerned, so what you will have to do, right in the center, you will have to write this resume, or you can write what? Biodata, or you can write curriculum vitae, right? So biodata is now old-fashioned. So we don't use biodata these days. We use resume or curriculum vitae. Curriculum vitae is, we can say, the more trendy and the latest term which we are using. So either of these two, resume or curriculum vitae, is to be written in the center. And after that, these things. So first heading will be personal information. In personal information, these are the things to be included. Now what are these? Your name, date of birth, father's name, mother's name, marital status, that is whether you are married or not. It's about you, not about your parents, right? Remember that. Then nationality, that is Indian, or of course, so in this case it will be. And then address for correspondence, so your permanent address or address where you want to get all the communications or letters, right? So under personal information, these are the things to be included, but see, you will have to write opposite these terms, okay, all those things to be given, like your name here, date of birth here. So that way it should be written. Don't leave anything for your examiner, because examiner won't write, and if you don't write, then he won't give you marks. Clear? See this. Educational abstract. So in educational abstract, that is your educational qualification. So what should be written in educational qualification? Of course, right from 10th class to the graduation or post-graduation level, as per the requirement or demand of the job given. So you'll have to write all that. There are two ways of writing this. One tabular format and other is sentence form. So what is tabular form? So in tabular form, definitely you'll have to make a table. So how will it be? See this, first exam, after this board or university, because we'll have to mention up to college level, then year of passing and remarks, right? So first it will be class 10, okay, board CBSE, year 2017, remarks, first division, second division, or say 95% marks or whatever. That can be written there in remarks. And after then, 10th, you'll write about 12th. So in the same way up to graduation, you will have to include the details. So this is tabular form. So you can see we have made a table, and in the table we are giving all the details. So you can do this, right? This is one way. Now, I said we have this sentence form as well. Now in sentence form, what you will do, definitely all these information, all these things are to be written in sentence form. So how? Let's see an example. Passed class 10th from CBSE or Central Board of Secondary Education with 90, 95, whatever, 80, whatever, like just I've just given one figure. So with 95% in 2017, right? So this is the sentence form. So you can choose either, both are correct. It's up to you that how you write and what you choose. Okay, and after that the next heading is interest. It means your hobbies, so you can mention whatever your hobbies are, reading books, listening to music, watching movies, whatever. Reference means here you'll have to give the name, address and phone number of a person who is familiar with you or you are familiar with him and from whom your details can be taken or an inquiry can be made. So companies do this, that whether you are a person to be employed or not, good person or not, to inquire about, it's just an inquiry, a basic inquiry about your character and personality. So for that purpose this is given. Generally companies don't use it in general, but yes, this is to be mentioned here. So we don't have to go in the detail of this. In reference you have to mention the name, address and the phone number. That is a part of this. You can take it that way and you will have to mention it. After that, place, date and signature. These three things are to be given, date and signature in the same line. So place, remember about the place that you have already included or written in the letter. So that should be in, that should be correlated. So remember that. So if you write application and this resume, you get 6 out of 6 without getting even half mark deducted here, right? So just a very simple format, and you don't have to even apply your mind. Just cram the thing and write it out there, and you will get all 5 out of 5 here in this letter. So I think it's very much clear to you, very simple, and it doesn't need any of your creativity, especially in job application. Of course, in a letter to editor, you may have to use good language, and as per the question, you'll have to invent the details in sentences as well. But here in job application, you won't have to do much. Just after writing the application, when you write, one more thing, important thing here that I should tell you, because some of the students make this mistake here. This thing is wrong and this thing is correct. It means using apostrophe here is wrong, which some of you do, and this is the correct form. So this is what you have to follow, right? So that is all about letter writing. I think it's very much clear to you. So thank you.